Nice to have you with us. It's Mansfield Today. It's the legal show with Advocate Lance Brogden. Now, Lance, this is a very sensitive debate. Let me put it this way. Let's start at the very beginning.
Which is a very good place to start.
Yes. When you sing, you begin with... When you learn, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with Do,
Re, Mi, indeed.
Or let's rather say, when you learn, you begin with ABC. When you may be going to sing a hell of a lot, you begin with NHI.
Aha. Well,
let's start with the NHI.
Okay, so it is a hot topic, you're right. So I'm also going to, like last week, I'm going to tread carefully here. So, National Health Insurance. What is National Health Insurance as opposed to where we are today? This is the way of summarizing it. So today, you go to your practitioner or your specialist or your radiologist, or you go for treatment, and one of two things happen. You either pay for it and the medical aid reimburses you, or there are certain arrangements in place where the medical aid pays the provider directly. That's one pool. On the other pool, there are government institutions, hospitals, clinics, and you go there and for a nominal sum, if at all, you are treated and looked after. NHI, in principle, is to pool this all into one. And instead of the medical aid fund or the medical insurance paying for you or to you, the government, the National Health Insurance, will get the services for you, procure them, and pay for them. So that pool will do it for you when you go for a medical treatment, procedure, or just a checkup.
How does this differ from current medical aid?
Oh, okay, so it sounds similar in a way, but the question is pertinent. It's radically different. The control over where you go to in your area, who you see, how it's done, the process is controlled outside of you. In other words, it is controlled by the National Health Insurance Protocol, and they say, Jim, playing rugby, you fell, you hurt your leg, there's the nearest clinic, you go in there, and we will manage that protocol, and it will be paid for. As opposed to you saying, I'm a serious athlete, I've been going to this doctor in this particular clinic for many years, he's looked after me, and that's where I want to go. It's not going to be as simple as that.
So that decision is taken out of your hands?
Yeah, in principle, yes.
What if, I don't want to follow the principle, what if I have injured my knee for the third time, and this guy's done a good job twice?
Well, did he do a good job twice?
Well, no, he did a good job
Sorry,
twice. I've just played bad rugby,
yeah,
and I haven't warmed up properly.
Okay.
But I want him to do that. Is there any way that I can insist on him?
Yep, but then you're going a totally private route, and it's going to be exorbitantly expensive. And if he is in the system, and he will be, or she will be in the system, if your orthopedic surgeon's in the system, they might be fully embroiled now in the process of looking after other people, other things, because the system's running. So for you to extract that out, it's possible. I don't think medical aid is going to go away in itself, but the way it's done will be different, and it has to be exorbitant. So the many, will pay. We will all pay.
No, but not all, because a lot of people won't be able to pay.
Aha. So the question is, how am I going to pay for this? Who's going to pay for it? Well, the theory is that there will be a pooling of funds, a national insurance program where people contribute via unknown completely at the moment, via taxation, via levies, via whatever. And this pool, like the road accident fund.
That extremely well-run fund.
Extremely magnificent. You only wait 3 to 5 years, even when you succeed with your claim. But the fund, the National Insurance, the National Health Insurance Fund, will gain monies from various places, it'll come from when the budget is done each year. Budget will apply cash there, and that will then theoretically cover these costs, the processes, the protocols, right through from a sniffle through to open heart surgery.
So my medical aid that I'm paying at the moment will not be paid to my medical aid provider, it will be paid to the state.
Therein lies the fear of this goes through. And together with this, okay, so it's taken out of your hands as to who you're seeing, etc. We are seeing something happening, and I don't have the figures and the facts, so please don't hold me completely to it. But it's an undercurrent of professionals, I'm talking about medical professionals now, but also around the board, leaving our country. Now, in this particular case, we talk about doctors, nurses, radiologists, all guys who are highly technically skilled and specialists, and women who are amazing contribution to this country. If the system doesn't work for them, and after the massive costs of getting involved and becoming trained in this area, they will leave the country. There is a demand for these skills, and we have we have a lot of very well-trained people. We have exceptional skills. We're very blessed. I was blessed to grow up in a country where you have great medicine and deep insights and world leaders in some areas. My fear is that this sort of taking away that privacy and the control from the people who are good, really good at it, and putting it into a pot, we might lose these people, Jim. And we are. I think we are losing them.
I don't trust state-owned enterprises. And that's not just a gut feel. I can provide you proof. Anyone can provide you proof. Denel, Eskom, Transnet, all of these are state-owned enterprises. To me, NHI sounds like a state-owned enterprise.
It is. It's a national health insurance. It's like the road accident. It's a pot.
Yeah. So I don't see it working because none of the others have worked. All of the others have been run into the ground and stripped naked. So I can't see this working. What happens to medical aids themselves? Will they become redundant? Will
Jim,
Gore suddenly be standing with a piece of paper on the side of the road saying, 2 children to feed, no money, please help?
Well, herein lies my fear. I don't know how that one's going to turn, but perhaps this would give some inputs. There is a lot of backlash and a pushback against this. Okay, the whole protocol of having this national insurance, health insurance fund. So let's take another step. So what is happening between now and then? And it looks like it's up to 5 years away before it really falls in place, which also scares me because in that time, a lot of other movements will take place. The idea is that facilities will be upgraded to have easier process flows. There will be people trained appropriately from administration through to operational to manage it better. But that's all theory. That's what has been, and you can go look at it on the internet, everywhere you want to. It's out there. This is the protocol in the meantime to get to the point where we have a national solution for free medical.
Can I say a few words on it?
Indeed, my friend.
It scares me. It really does, Lance.
Jim, I think it scares a lot of people, my friend. I really think it does.
And we're going to leave it on a scary note.
Yeah, and let's not let this one, there are a few others, let's not let them slide. Let's keep monitoring over the months and developments because it's important to the country. You want a safe, healthy country. You do want medicine for all, okay? But it has to make sense. It has to be able to be afforded. And the administration level, even if it be the government, better have all their ducks in a row and be very, very good at this because otherwise people die unnecessarily.
Yeah. Lance, thank you very much for your insight.
Jim, no, thank you. It's a very, very, very tough topic, but thank you.
It is. Thank you, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this show. Bye-bye.